Obviously at Davic Benefit Consultants, we're thrilled to have Mike Johnson as part of our team. When he came onto Davic, we viewed his role as more of being a management training candidate, move him around an organization and be able to learn the various functions of an organization. As many of you know, healthcare reform came into our market really in 2010. That's kind of when Mike came on board, so our organization changed pretty dramatically in the way that we had to function. So we needed somebody to actually lead our organization in the individual insurance department area. And Mike took that from start to finish, from a one employee organization in the individual department, now total employees of 7, and he's done a great job in orchestrating that. Obviously, we're very happy to have Mike as an employee. When he first came back to Grove City, we're obviously excited to have kids that grew up in our community go off to school and come back into Grove City. So we're truly excited to have an opportunity to hire Mike. We knew the type of character that he possessed and his work ethic, and we knew he'd be a great fit for our organization.
I've lived in Grove City for most of my life. I was born and raised here and did go away to Philadelphia to school for 4 years. After I graduated, worked out in Philadelphia for a year. But when I graduated high school, I was like probably 95% of the other people that graduate from Grove City, and thought that Grove City had nothing for them, and I wouldn't be back here. So when I did wrap up in Philadelphia and was able to move back here, I found that bigger cities might offer more opportunity, but certainly not always better opportunity.
As business organizations in the community and being leaders in the community, we think it's very important that you give back to the community. It's a great experience to be part of boards where you're with many people from different organizations, different industries, to learn about what's going on in their world and being able to share what's going on in your world. And certainly, again, going back to the donating your time and being able to give to the community is really what we feel is most beneficial about being part of the boards, especially the Chamber of Commerce.
I've worked for Davic for 4.5 years. Started in April of 2010, and I've really kind of done everything here up to this point, and currently manage the individual insurance department. Well, initially I first got involved with the Grove City Chamber of Commerce, and that was as somewhat of a push from my employer. So that's why I had started getting involved in the community. And since then, I really saw the benefit to it and realized how special Grove City is, and that so many people in Grove City buy into the community. And when I started working with the Chamber of Commerce, and then the Young Professionals and the YMCA, and then Food for Kids and so on, just found that each group offered so much to the community, and not only benefited just the businesses here, but also the people of Grove City. So for the Chamber of Commerce, I am currently the president. I've also served as the chair of the golf committee. On the Young Professionals, I've been the president for the last about 2 years here, and that term will be coming up at the end of the year. As far as the YMCA, I've helped them a little bit on their audit committee and helped them review their employee handbook. And also the Food for Kids program, I'm just kind of whatever is needed. We've got 2 great co-chairs in Kathy Leonard and Abby Michael for that. And so I just, whether it's need to be involved in a meeting, need to go speak somewhere, I'm just kind of do whatever's needed for that.
I feel that Mike's leadership has really been a great influence in kind of tying all the parties together, the Young Professionals with the United Way, with the school district. Sometimes when you have a lot of different bodies working together, it's just a lot of moving parts, and his influence has really kind of helped tie all those organizations together.
I think Mike's leadership in the Food for Kids program has helped us with really keeping us focused on our goal and achieving the task that we're all there to do. Sometimes when you have so many different parties involved, you've got different ideas, different suggestions. So he worked on keeping us focused on our goal. And also working through any difficulties. When you're taking on a project of this size, you always have some potholes that you hit along the way. And so, Mike sort of helped us go through those and work over those a little bit and smooth things out. When we just had some troubles or questions or anything like that, his leadership led us through those.
I think Grove City's a great place. It's one of the best decisions I made in my life coming back to Grove City. Again, it certainly was not what I thought it was going to be. When I graduated high school and left here, I thought that was it, and that's, Grove City, I'd be here a few times. but coming back was one of the best things that I've done. And working here at Davik has just been outstanding. I might be a little bit biased, but I certainly think I've got the best employer that anybody could ask for. So it's really just been kind of a perfect situation coming back to Grove City. And I would tell anybody that's thinking about that, or any person that's in high school right now trying to decide what their future holds, that Grove City is certainly a great place to do that.
I remember growing up that my father was always involved in the community. He was on many boards, and I witnessed him doing that. And he really enjoyed, giving back to the community, both in time and in donations to the community in a monetary form. So when I came to Davik back in the early 90s, I went through the whole process as well, joining the chamber board, getting involved with the YMCA at that time, and Little League organizations, those types of things, where we could spend some time and give back to the community, and really enjoyed it and felt it really got me involved in the community as I moved back to Grove City. As we hired Mike and brought him back into town, thought it was a great opportunity for him to do the same thing.
I think that Mike Johnson is so very deserving of this award. Emerging Leader of the Year is something that he truly defines. And in this past year, I think that people have seen him step up, be the leader that he was born to be, and I'm so pleased that the committee decided to award him this honor. I can't think of anyone who in this past year has shown more leadership ability, and I look forward to the future and what Mike is going to bring to our community. He truly loves Grove City, and it shows in every decision that he makes and every involvement that he's in. I'm just very proud of him for this honor.